Welcome to another installment of This Is Not Normal on the Political Drain podcast with Drill Sergeant Doug, aka Admin Doug, a U.S. Army veteran, teacher, musician, and family man from Jamaica, now fights for justice and democracy through commentary and humor. Follow him on YouTube at Political Drain and at Sons of Liberty Official as Drill Sergeant, aka Admin Doug, continues to protect our freedoms.
Federal charges have been filed against Democratic congressional candidate Kat Abughazaleh and others in connection to a protest at the Broadview ICE facility.
What's up, YouTube? Drill Sergeant here. And I did a message over there on the Sons of Liberty channel that I'm going to show here. I'm going to show it to you now because it's that important. It's not just about Kat Abughazaleh, who's running for office over there in Chicago, but it's more about why they decided to indict someone like her, even though people have been fighting in every state around the country. There's a big reason why, and we need to learn about this reason. We need to learn this extended fight. How to fight monetarily, how to fight and actually win. See, there is short, small fights coming up. November 22nd is one. Places where you have to be. Places where if you're not going, you can support. But then there's the marathon. This will not end. This will not end on the 22nd. This will not end in a year. This is a marathon because the people who we're really fighting isn't just the orange and the purple cankled one. Watch this first. We'll discuss afterwards. What's up, Family Liberty? Drill Sergeant here. And yeah, friend of the show, awesome candidate for the House, Kat Abughazaleh, has been indicted, along with others. And I'm only going to talk about her because I think that this is an important learning moment. All the times that we've been hearing about the Justice Department being weaponized against the orange Mussolini, the Mussolini of Mar-a-Lago, the tangerine tyrant himself, Cankles McFuckface, all the times, despite the mounds of evidence of giving our national secrets to Russia and billionaires in Australia and caught in a bathroom next to the shitter at his home. Despite the mounds of evidence of the fraud and the convictions, felony convictions, all we ever heard was how the Justice Department is being weaponized against this innocent orange man who fucks everything around and touches pussies by the boatload. This guy who doesn't know the name of the other kids that he had from the other women and barely can remember Barron. This is the guy who they seem to just believe in. No, they never did. Like everything else with MAGA, the truth is, what's right for me ain't right for you. Free speech for me, none for you. Laws, rules, regulations for you, not for me. And especially my orange god king, the Mussolini of Mar-a-Lago himself. Now, let's get to Kat. The reason why they've decided to indict Kat Abughazaleh is because she helps the poor. Is because she gets people to think that maybe there's a other way, a different way besides money. Maybe there's a different way besides worshiping the rich. Oh, and by the way, maybe I can stand out there and gain a little courage. Maybe I might get a little bit bruised up, but I can go to sleep at night knowing that I was there doing what I had to do for my fellow humans. Now, not saying that everybody needs to do that. Some people can't. Or not saying that everybody in this channel hasn't, because you go out there. What I am saying is that look at who they decide to indict. It's the one person who's not getting money from any of the donors, but not just that, from any of even the normal doning facilities, the normal doning ways that people get it done, just by doing live chats. And then she's not spending it with people who get the donation monies. No, not commercials. She's taking it to the streets, feeding poor people. Feeding poor people. Getting clothes. Trying to find housing. Helping people in the park. Helping the people who we're supposed to look away from. Who they look away from. Who is they? Well, that's the people who, on both sides, yes, are so rich that they think that they somehow need this donation money more than the poor people, than the people in their constituency, in their cities, all over. They're the people who think that going to pay for a commercial on Fox or CBN or CNN, CBN, excuse me, Freudian slip, fuck you. All of you that take donation money, upcharge for political ads, turn around and spew hate and both sidesism. The reason why they're going after Kat is because she does not play the wealth game. Not even that she doesn't just get donor money or she doesn't get money from AIPAC and all the big shit. What she does do is give the money to the poor people. And that's the sin. That's the sin. Because that shows where the real problem lies. No, I'm not both siding Democrats and Republicans. One are Nazis, authoritarians trying to destroy this country and jail people of color and send them to God knows where, across God knows how many seas. The other one just also use a lot of money. Use a lot of money to do everything except directly help the poor people. Let them stand up. Let us all see the disparity between how much money it takes to run a campaign and how much more that same money could have been used to help the people in the city where they're trying to run. That's the sin. And that's why she's dangerous. I say, be dangerous. Then, that's the message. That's why they want to indict her. That's why there's a lot of people standing up, but they're not going to be indicted or go to jail. Unless they actually did something in this pussy mind of Donald Trump, this childish, regressed mind of the new Führer. Then he's only going to attack them because of some sort of vengeance scheme. But other than that, only the cats are dangerous because they show the true inequality. They show the true disparity between what these campaigns could be doing with the money that they're getting and what they are doing with the money that they're getting. Now, I don't disparage anybody because the old ways, have worked for them. It's a new day. Yeah, they're going to indict her because she is the roadmap. Just like they want to get rid of Mamdani's citizenship before the election on Tuesday because he is the roadmap. What have we learned? We fight for ourselves and those below us. We no longer are going to follow the other roadmap of taking money and using it for campaign electioneers, for people to tell us about numbers and polls. Sure, they might be okay, but I'd rather you use the money for something else, because once you teach the poor people that they're amongst us, the middle class, that they're only a paycheck away, that when SNAP is gone, we're all equal. Once you ingrain that into the population, these fuckfaces will never win another election again. And that's why she's dangerous, and that's why she's being weaponized against by the DOJ. I pray to be so lucky. If you made it to the end, leave 7 in the comment section. And tell me how can you be so lucky? How will you be so lucky? Who will you help next? In the face of those who get money from everywhere and spend it all on shit that's not needed. Yes, the moneyed interests. Yes, the oligarchy was here before Kanks. I gotta love those ladies at the iHip News coming up with Kanks, the Kankled one. I love it. Now, what you need to know is where you can vote, what's going on. For instance, in Georgia, there is the people who are in charge of how much your electricity, your water, the sewage, okay? How much the gas, how these set prices. People in charge of that are being elected November 4th. Right now, if you're in Georgia, you can early vote up until Friday the 31st, Halloween. You can early vote. You can go to your local place or any place as long as it's early. You can't go any place on November 4th. Get there. Get there. It's for your own pocketbook. These people are being elected in Georgia. I have some more for you. Prop 50 in California is being decided. Go ahead and vote. It's on November 4th, but I think that you may want to do the mail-in as well. The Republicans are telling their people to do mail-in, so that means I want to tell you to do that. Number one, because they're going to have ICE agents outside of the facilities. Get the word out, people. Your neighbors are depending on you. If only 10 people watch this video, that means we can reach 100. Tell 10 people. Get the word out. Your neighbors are depending on you in California. Do the mail-in if you can't make it there. If you can't do the mail-in, make it there. If Kat Abughazaleh can put her body on the line for this democracy, so can all of us. So if you can't do the mail-in, get there. But tell your Hispanic citizens that they're planning on having ICE agents outside. And I'm guessing it'll probably be like that in Georgia too, but we'll see. I'll do what I gotta do. Now, there's a few other ones. Let's take a look. Arizona, you got local elections, November 4th. Check and see about early voting. California, I just told you about those. Colorado statewide coordinated general election. Florida, you got Florida local elections. These are important. These are the things that affect your pocketbook, your school, your children, your grandmother, your grandfather. Okay? Florida, Georgia, we got statewide and special statewide elections. Iowa, you got elections coming up. November 4th, Maine, Michigan, Minnesota. These are all local elections, except Maine is the statewide general election. Statewide. Montana, local election. North Carolina, local elections. Lord have mercy if y'all don't need it. North Carolina, winter is coming. You need to be voting now. Winter is coming. They hate you. They hate you, all of you. And I'm not talking about Democrats and Republicans. The Republicans hate you. Poor people. That's why Kat is indicted. They hate you. Poor people. Democrats don't hate you. They have just been oblivious for a long time. The Republicans hate you, and they're in charge. They will destroy you. They will destroy your land. They will make sure the next hurricane that comes wipes you off the face of the earth. And the only thing left is the money out of your pockets that they will pick from your dead body. Vote now. North Carolina, New Jersey, statewide general election. New Mexico, local elections. Vote now. New York, statewide general election. You're going to decide if the billionaires continue to run your state, your city, your borough, or if Mamdani will be the new blueprint. on how we run elections, on how we serve the community and not the banks. Huh? Vote, New York, Ohio, general election, Pennsylvania, statewide general election, Rhode Island, local elections, go there. South Carolina, local elections, Texas, local elections, Virginia. Hey, Virginia, you are about to decide whether or not, you're about to decide whether or not you're going to fight back and stop the gerrymandering in your state and never, ever, 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 ever be able to vote again if you're poor or a Democrat. Vote now. Vote now. You get to decide whether or not they gerrymander the shit out of that state, or if the Democrats get to do the same thing, but in retaliation so that we don't have an authoritarian state. One or the other, you make a choice. Virginia, Jesus. Go vote, Virginia. Go vote, Virginia. Washington, local elections. Lastly, Wyoming, general election. You need it. You need it. Listen, out there, especially in California, Georgia, early voting ends tomorrow, Friday the 31st, Halloween. Please get there before they try to do something on the 4th. If you were wondering if we were going to have elections in 2026, just ask California how they're going to put the ICE agents outside now. They're going to put the ICE agents outside of election facilities now. That's the blueprint. What do you think is going to happen in 2026? They're already out there. They're already there. It's a fight. Tomorrow and November 4th, we fight.
Hey, yeah, you. Before you click away to watch someone unbox a tactical toothbrush, let's talk about something real. Political Drain isn't just another content mill. We're a digital front in a very real war. Not with bullets, but with ideas, with action, and with solidarity. We pair urgent news with critical education. And we build community around actual resistance, not the hashtag kind, the kind that moves. But here's the thing, none of this is free. It isn't. Behind every video is time, labor, research, and some weird guy asking if we're going to pay the hosting bill. And yeah, some of that money goes to things we can't necessarily say out loud. If you know, you know. Let's just say our special ops aren't Call of Duty LARPers. They're people making real moves to protect, uplift, and organize. You're not just funding a channel. You're funding a resistance network in a world where capital still calls the shots. Unfortunately, in a system built on artificial scarcity, even mutual aid has a price tag. And if we want to grow, if we want to win, we need your help. We need your help. So if you've got even a few bucks to spare, toss it our way. It's not for ads. It's not for merch drops, but for people making moves in the shadows so others can do it in the light. It's just us and you. So fund the mission, fund the fight, fund the future, because nobody's coming to save us. We save each other. That's how this works. Follow us on all these things you see here, and our link tree is in the description. Maybe even get some merch.
That was the Political Drain podcast, which can be heard on www.groovechillradio.com/political-drain and can be viewed on the Political Drain YouTube channel anytime. Once again, thank you for listening to Groove Chill as we resist fascism in any form, pursue democracy, peace, and love.